that sky up there. It looks like there's water in the air, doesn't it? Looks kind of ominous. Ooh, yeah. If you were out on the prairie, you know, in pre-freeway days, and you saw a big cloud like that forming, and you knew you had a few years to make it all the way across the country anyway, or whatever they did back in those days, why, you would know that this would probably be a good time to, you know, pitch a tent or something. Your wagon's probably going to get stuck in the mud pretty soon when that water hits the ground. But nowadays, we just keep on going, and if it does start coming down, we flip on the wipers and go, oh hum, it's raining again. When you think about how good God is, it's really hard to justify being yourself, looking at what you do with the gift of life that God has given you. I'm speaking for myself, but I know I'm not alone. Pretty red trees down that block, little ones. Dark red, bright red, kind of orangish, yellowish. Sort of purplish vines over here on the left. Green light. It's almost like being rich when God blesses you as much as He does me. In fact, it might be better than being rich. I would rather have God than all the money on the planet. That doesn't sound very practical, I know, but it will work better in the long run. It'll work better today. God is good. God is good.
Or Future Israel. I would recommend that to you as well. So George Eldon Ladd, The Presence of the Future, Eschatology, Biblical Realism. Barry Horner, Future Israel. You'll find those to be sober and solid books.
I know in the Bible it talks about Jesus making water into wine. I'm just wondering, you know, some people say it's a sin to drink, but is it a sin to drink or
Thing in the Bible that would teach wine can make people drunk. We know the beer can make people drunk. We know that hard liquor can make people drunk. As a leader, I feel it's a really good example not to drink because others are weak. There's a lot of problem with alcoholism. Many people will see me have a drink, or if they came to our house and we had liquor in the house or something, or
I don't know what that knothead's talking about, do you? Oh, wait a minute. Yeah, I'm the guy who spent 25 years getting drunk every day. That was my hobby. I'm not proud of that. In fact, basically what I did was drink myself to death. I'm not being sarcastic or facetious. I did. I woke up one day thinking, I'm not going to make it. And I was scared. The thought hadn't really seriously occurred to me for decades, but I prayed to the God that I knew when I was a child, and He brought me out of that pit and gave me life forever. I am grateful. No kidding, I'd have been dead by now. It's a true story. University of Portland. This is the new dormitory here. No, that's a trailer with an outhouse. See? I don't know who lives there. But being it's here at University of Portland, we can just assume that they are highly educatable, whoever they are. Here's a backhoe. Whoops, excuse me. That came from my heart. Or somewhere nearby. Way down deep inside. Deep inside of me. Those trees up there. Those are beautiful. Don't you forget it. There's downtown way over there. See it? See the bridge and the big old tall peachy colored building? The Wells Fargo building sticking up over there. Oh, there's a squirrel. You want to watch a squirrel get killed? Oh, I thought we were going to kill a squirrel on YouTube there for a minute. That guy was probably a Christian. I don't know. Could be some sinner that builds squirrel houses for Saturday market. Who knows? I saw somebody out by Costco. Had a sign on the back of their truck selling squirrel feeders. Right here in this weather. I used to do that myself. I actually built squirrel feeders and sold them in Saturday market. Therefore, you can now see my frame of reference in its vivid full form. I lead a wonderful life. But I've always got some dumb thing I can complain about. Okay, we're going to see what happens here now. Looks like we're going to make it okay. Do that intersection anyway.
Each and every day from 12 to 1. And then at 2 o'clock, following us right here on Mars Hill, it's time for The Narrow Path with Steve Gray. We've had him on the air. We've had actually...
Even Washington looks beautiful. Look at that. Colorful trees. That license plate on that white truck says Just Joy. Just Joy. There goes that guy. There goes that girl. We're just a-going down the road here. We're just a-going down the road. I need to drink some juice. I've been known to talk to myself when I'm not vlogging. Any of you other vloggers have that problem? Yeah, I don't mind being me. It's pretty cool just to be me. I mean, I suppose if you were somebody better, it'd be even cooler. I don't know. Maybe not. Interesting question. I'm going to have to compare notes with people once I get to heaven to find that one out. I don't think anybody'd have any way of knowing that down here. If you do, let me know about it. Maybe we should get together and talk. I'm pretty old, though. You might have to remind me of what it was we were going to talk about, okay? Once you get me rolling, though, I'll do fine. Whoopty-wumpty, fripty-frompty, flipty-flapty, flew. Look at that woman going up that sidewalk in the middle of that hedge. Okay, now stop. Now look over here and see this house. That's enough. Okay, now let's go down here. Come on. There we go. Look at that. Look at that. It's just a street. Nothing to be getting excited about. Look at that. Okay, that's enough. Oh, here we go. Look at this. I saw a friend of mine posted the other day on Facebook. She said, I saw a man blowing the leaves off of his tree with a leaf blower. That's all she said. She left the rest of it up to us to just evaluate and, process. Here is the Camas Church of the Nazarene. I thought you'd like that. Look at that. See? There's another leaf blower. Now, I don't know if they have Christian leaf blowers. This could be the Oak Ridge Boys trailer right here. No, that's probably the Gaithers, you think? Here is the Camas Produce Store right here. Now, if you need produce and you live in Camas, or even if you're just driving through, I don't even know what they got in there. I've never stopped. Here's the Lacamas Lake. You'll like this. Look at that. Look at that. See how that lake goes all the way out there to the end of the lake? Look at that. That's pretty. I like that. Makes me want to go out there with a sailboat and putt through that little opening and go see what's out there. Look at this guy. He's in a big old hog hurry, he is. Look at that guy. Look at him go. I was just in his way, I think, more than anything else. That's a shame, too, because God went to all the trouble to put us both on, give us both life. And put us on the planet here at the same time. And all we do is get in each other's way. I gotta work on that. But I'm sorry that I'm in the way. I feel this obligation to obey the posted legal speed limit that just seems to drive people nuts. How does one acquire that perceived right to disregard the traffic laws of the nation he claims to love? How does that work?